Step number one is actually very simple. It's about deciding. Décider en français. You need to decide. The etymology of the word is very simple. It's about cutting yourself out of any other course of action. In other words, you will decide either to allocate your time to do something else or decide to learn French with the objective to get fluent in French. That's it. Now it's your turn to decide. Are you going to do something else or are you ready to decide to learn French and get fluent at it? I'm waiting for 2 seconds and then we move to step number 2. 2, getting rid of the mental roadblocks. I know I sound like a very bad teacher, so let me reformulate and recalibrate this statement by saying that you need to go with the flow. And in order for you to understand this, I will share with you my personal experience. I'm currently trying to learn German and I was at first very impressed by the length of the words, but I later understood that it's not about trying to score maximum point in Scrabble, it's just about chunking big words with smaller chunks, as I said, in order to make a very precise and defined words. There's nothing wrong with that. So I needed to accept this, incorporate this to make it easier for me to understand. And this helped me also understand how to pronounce and be very patient when I was actually reading the words. I'm far from being perfect at it, but at least it's helped me and it's very encouraging for me to move along and accept and internalize this language. I'm pretty much sure you will relate to this, as French also can seem very intimidated because there are a lot of rules and you need to, as I said earlier, accept and internalize. So how are you going to do this? There are some roadblocks you currently have. You want to really identify them first. What are they? And second, try to understand and decipher what is exactly your problem with it. Okay, this is the second step. And third step will be, okay, this is my issue, this is my problem, I accept it, I want to get fluent in French, and then it's okay, I will accept and internalize. It seems very easy to do, but if you really identify, decompose, and accept, you will get rid of this mental roadblocks. Strategy number 3, les genres et le nombre. I put my glasses on for this one, so let's go straight to it. I know that French can seem very intimidating because you have grammar, conjugation, orthograph, plus the proper pronunciation going on at the same time. Okay, this is known fact. Now it's about going in the correct direction and the area to focus on if you want to have your French catapulted to the next level. My best advice and best recommendation will be for you to start with le genre and les nombres, because as soon as this is identified, everything in the sentence is flowing from le genre et le nombre. I will switch back to French and give you 2 examples, and this will enlighten you on the way forward. So, example number 1, les voitures sont vertes. Voiture est au féminin, c'est une forme féminine. On est au pluriel, donc sont, le verbe va s'accorder. 3e personne du pluriel du verbe être. Et l'adjectif verte, V-E-R-T-E-S, puisqu'il s'accorde en genre et en nombre avec le sujet les voitures. Si je prends l'exemple « les chapeaux sont verts », c'est exactement la même structure de phrase, mais cette fois-ci, les chapeaux sont masculins. On est à la forme plurielle, donc vert, V-E-R-T-S, sans le E, puisqu'on met l'adjectif à la forme masculine. D'accord? Donc c'est très important de reconnaître et d'identifier et d'apprendre aussi le genre et le nombre auquel on est en train de faire référence. Okay, let me step now back to English. I think you got this particular point. As long as you get genre and nom straight in your mind, you're ready to go. Okay, so just focus on this piece of the sentence and then everything is basically flowing down from there. Okay, one piece of advice as well, always recall rule number 2. You need to accept this because you cannot change it. I have no clue why in French l'eau is feminine, why it's el agua in Spanish, why it's das Wasser in German. This is the way it is, so there's no way around. So make sure that as soon as you learn new vocabulary, you make sure that you master which genre it is, correlate this with the proper nombre in any sentence, and then do the corresponding accord if you have any complements, or when you have to conjugate this specific name, this specific subject, and you will have to, then you are ready to go with the nombre. That's it, right? Okay, so I hope this was very helpful. It's time for us to switch to step number 4. Let's go. Strategy number 4, reading out loud. This is a very efficient approach, and this is actually part of the fluency triangle. So, what is the reading out loud technique all about? This is very simple. You take one valuable piece of content in French, you read it out loud for 1 minute, and 1 minute is enough. And while doing so, you actually record yourself. And then you compare your reading, your pronunciation, and your flow versus a reference. Now, I hear you saying, okay, Olivier, you're a nice guy, but where do I actually find these references? No problem, I've got your back on this. In one of the links in the description below, you will find one link that will take you to a very famous novel, and another link that will actually take you to the reading performed by a native speaker. Isn't that great? I think so. So go for it. I really encourage you to implement this strategy immediately. Last, if you're willing to learn more how to get fluent in French fast and how to manifest French in your life very quickly and efficiently, I think I'm your guy. Make sure you subscribe to this particular channel if it's not done at this point in time, and I will be more than happy to support you all the way through your objective getting fluent in French. So that's it for now. C'était Olivier de French You So Much, your fast lane to fluency. On se revoit très bientôt, and it's time to take action. See you then. Bye bye.